me what happened last time. Oh, I've been hurt before. Maybe jaded blood and soul. Girl's been bad for me, attacking me. My heart slapped up like a tambourine. Post recovery, found inner peace. I don't need no one else but me to feel validated. It's all fake, who am I kidding? You really wanna take me to medicine. Say you never will ever fall in love again. But you pretend right now I see red all day. I don't care, this is my favorite color anyway. Here's a concept that escapes a hold of me. When I feel like I'm tripping, you're my sanity. No one gets inside my head quite so easily. If you make me feel crazy, why are you my therapy?
The clock is ticking and you're still missing out.
All right, hello everyone. I hope you had a really nice weekend. Over here it was really nice, on Saturday especially, but on Sunday it was a bit snowy. Shut for like 10 minutes, so not something super exciting, but it was nice. So let's see where we are with this. During the past day, I was finishing the AWS part, so that's completely done. Also, the Azure is also done. The documentation is updated. What else? The copy and the migrate functionality is also working, so I'm moving now to Google Cloud to include the same functionality for Google Cloud. So I went there and I created a free tier account. Now I'm working with the authentication because for Google Cloud, GCP, it works different than for AWS and for Azure. So for Google Cloud, you download a file that contains your credentials. It's basically a certificate, a signature, an ID that identifies the user that you are gonna be using with your application to access the resources. So basically you have that, and then you install some Google modules. Sadly, adding all the modules to the solution added like 10 megabytes of space in the binary now. So I will need to check if it's there is a way to make the CLI a little bit smaller, because I think right now it's like 20 megabytes in total, and I think it's a bit excessive for a CLI that it's so simple as this one. So I would really like to make it smaller. You can see actually that I can show you here in the files. You can see that this file that contains all the packages that I was using, it's huge now. It's huge. When I added the Google ones, yeah, you can see here in the minimap, it's absolutely outstanding. And it was not so big actually. It was really small before. So here you can see that I only added this, these 4 in here for Google, and that added, oh yeah, and this one's in here below. I didn't saw this one. And that created a lot of extra space in the binary. So I will need to check what exactly is needed and what's not, and yeah, make that work better. So right now I'm trying to simply start by writing a secret, as we did with the Azure and with the AWS. So I'm passing the path, the secret name. I'm not doing anything with this. I'm simply trying to do the authentication, because this context function in here, this should go and see in my environment variables. Remember, I'm using the debugger. If there is an environment variable with this name, and it should point to the JSON file where I have the credentials from Google. And this is well configured, but when I run this function, it's not actually authenticating. So I'm troubleshooting that right now. So I'm gonna continue doing that because I have the intention to finish this Google Cloud, yeah, maybe today or tomorrow. And then by the end of this week, I want to launch the version 1 of the CLI, and then from there on only adding new features for it. So by Saturday the CLI should be completely done. First of all, because I think this is too long, so I would like to change the streaming for something else, to do something different. And also, when I was trying to think on what else I can do after this, I came with the idea that I want to do something with IoT, Internet of Things. So I have a couple of cards here, like this one, lying around. Wow. These Wemos D1 things. I'm not sure if you can see in there. Let's see if it makes, yeah, from these ones. So I have a couple of these lying around at home. So I want to do something with that. I have an idea. I actually have a small diagram in here on what I'm gonna be building. I'm gonna be putting more information in the future, but I am very excited with what I'm gonna be building there. And also the idea is to have an application and a graphical interface, a web one initially. So we're gonna be doing a lot of things. So probably Django with Python, then the coding inside of the card to make it work. So yeah, I really want to start playing around with that. But first I need to complete this CLI, because I wanted to make it work with these 3 cloud providers, because I truly believe that it's gonna be really nice to have the 3 of them and not stop now and only have Azure and AWS and that's it. So let's try to continue with this, and let's troubleshoot why it's not working. So let's review the configuration. Yeah, this is the thing. It never fails. So basically, when I run this, it doesn't do anything. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. So I need to check why. All right, let's see. I was working with this yesterday. Service account has secret manager, secret accessor is actually admin, so this is fine. Create a cloud function with Python 3, blah 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 blah. No, I'm not doing that. And an entry point as secret and use the following code for the function. Okay, this is for running a function inside of GCP, and I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, you see, when you reference a secret, you need to provide this, that it's called the parent. I don't know why, but you see here it's called parent, and it's usually project / and the project ID. And in my case, what is it? Here, it's this thing. So that's put nice. The thing is that I should focus on this, because let's run this in here, and let's see that as soon as it hits the context creation, It's not doing anything. This CTX, it's completely empty. So you see, still debugging. Yeah, there. So you see this CTX is empty. It doesn't have anything inside. So it's really annoying. So and I can't troubleshoot exactly what is happening in there because this context thing, yeah, it's not doing anything. Unless there is a context as well in the AWS package, and maybe it's confusing that one, but that one, the other one doesn't have the background thing. This context from there. Yeah. I think this is a problem. Can I do this? Yeah, in my case, it's importing this context. Let's see if there is an example. So that's the best way to look when you're looking for something very specific. The first thing that you need to do when you are trying to use like this SDKs or SDKs or any kind of REST API thing, the first thing to do is, of course, read the documentation. It will save you a lot of time. It will save you a lot of time to troubleshoot things that you probably struggle several hours with it, and maybe in the documentation they are clearly explained. But then the second thing is to look for an example of it. So there should be an example in some place. Yeah, with something that actually shows me the complete file, because here I can see a piece of the code. Oh yeah, it's doing the same. Context is taken from here. And then it's doing a new secret manager, new client. Yeah, but I'm not sure how is this context gonna retrieve the credentials. Okay. Yeah, I'm not completely sure. Yeah, enable the secret manager API. I did this because otherwise you can't use the secret manager. I provided admin. Okay, this is for Terraform. We are not gonna use Terraform. Yeah, no, but this is for Terraform, so it's not gonna authenticate in the same way. Terraform doesn't work like that. Spring Boot, no. Secret Manager Service Client. So this is retrieving the client. That is actually correct. So this is providing my client, which is correct. The thing is that the context is not retrieving my credentials. So this secret manager is creating a... Let's try to see this. Well, in this aspect, the documentation of AWS is incredible. I was talking with a friend the other day that actually works in AWS, and I was telling him the documentation from AWS is awesome. They have tons of documentation with any kind of example, everything well written. everything. It's super incredible. I really like the documentation of AWS. Let's see, permissions.go. Yeah, correct, because all this is in my configuration file. GCP credentials in the following ways. Parse JSON from provided credentials. JSON. Parse JSON from the environment variables. Google, blah, blah, blah. Google credentials or Google Cloud. Could it be that the name is not updated in the Could it be that the name of this is not correct? Let's try with this and doing the other images. I'm putting double to escape one of them. So if you put only one, it's gonna fail because of the format. So you need to put two of the backslash. So this, and then let's save this. Let's try it. Let's see. Maybe maybe the name of the environment variable was wrong in the other document I was reading. Because in here we can see that it actually has another one. Oh. CTX is still empty, no data. And C, which is the client, is a Google client. All options, formal data, client, it means if in some place there is a reference to my credentials, it means that it's actually reading them. Otherwise, it's not actually doing anything. Okay, all this is what it can do. So, hold a second. So it means that it is identifying what I can do because of the permissions. No. Can't see any reference to my credentials in any place, meaning that it's not actually reading anything. Otherwise, it should say at some place at least my client ID, I imagine. I mean, I might be missing something really obvious here because let's see if it actually wants, but it should be the secret. And as you can see, it's not returning anything. You can see that the token is not there. There is no response. No, it's not authenticating. The thing is that it's not even failing as well. Okay, let's continue reading. This is for Python. But this, for example, is for Go, and this is supposedly this is working. And we can see that in here there is a reference to the parent in here in this part, that it says the project and my projects in here. Yeah, but I can't see anything different than what I'm doing. It is actually doing exactly the same. So I'm not completely sure what could be the case. Let's see if I can check. You must authenticate. No, this is for compute engine. Okay, let's see this, and this. Let's see if I'm missing something. Go, of course, I do have. The app deploy, I don't need it. The mod init, I already did. Go get cloud. Go. I did this, but with the storage one, the secret manager one, which is all that I need. To learn how to authenticate, set up authentication. Samples in here. Secret manager. Create secret. Go. Exactly what we want to do. It says context. This. Let's verify the versions, because this is something that happened to me when I was doing with the AWS thing. I messed up with the versions on the imports, and it took me a lot of time to actually fix it. So let's see what we have in here. We should have the Cloud Google Go Secret Manager API v1. Go Secret Manager API v1. Yeah, this one, we have it. And the Google Golang or Proto Google APIs Cloud Secret Manager v1. Yeah, this one and this one. Okay. Yeah. Then we have this create secret, create a new secret with the given name. A secret is a logical graph around a collection of secret versions. Okay. So then we have city of to be fair, and then we have a Okay, let's simply try this, and let's see if that actually works. It means there is something in my search, in my list function. So let's go initially with all this in this way, and this, and we are not going to provide anything. So we're going to set up the parent and the IP. The parent is going to be this. Okay. Yeah. This. So and in main or right for B should not get any problem and force space will count it out. So yeah. Here. Let's try to debug it again. All right, yeah. Let's try with this. I'll see if it actually runs or fails. And after that, we can try with the other environment variable and see if that actually makes any change or not. Because at this point, I'm not sure why it's not working. What? This is a French, it's not even reaching this point. Why? Okay. Not find credentials. Okay. Okay, this is new. Nice. Let's see if with this file it works. Well, at least now it's complaining that can't find the credentials, and that's good because it means it's trying to retrieve the credentials. Previously, it was not doing that. Yes. Okay, so now the error doesn't contain anything, and the client apparently is nice. It is fine. So let's do this. And then now the request is full. The CTX doesn't contain anything, so I'm not sure how this is gonna work. Error doesn't contain anything, and result apparently contains something. Secrets, my secrets. So it actually ran. Okay, my secret was called secret 1, and apparently now we should have a one that is called my secret. So let's see. Yeah. Okay, so the context is empty and it's taking the information from the environment variable, and it's actually working. This is pretty strange. I'm not completely sure how this works. Okay, so this means this means that it was actually working. The only thing is that the the list that I was doing, this list secrets in here was not working for this. So now let's do something different. Let's call this let's remove it from here. Let's remove all this. Let's put this client is a single machine client. In this case, let's see. Okay, let's try it again. So at least now we know that this configuration works. So this is what actually needs to go in there. So that's fine. That's good progress. All right. Let's see if we can actually get the it does contain something. Yeah, it got my secret here. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, so it's working. And now in the next, now the rest should have the other one. Yeah, the secret one. So apparently the CTX, it's always empty, even though it's actually getting a context from somewhere or doesn't need it. Because in AWS we do have something similar, which is this context to do this, and this is actually not doing anything if I'm not wrong. So apparently this context to do, it's the same approach that they're taking here. They're simply getting an empty context, and that's why I thought it was not working. And also when you run the list secrets, it gives you a structure that it's kind of an iterator, similar to the ones we have in Python. And then when you do the next, it actually retrieves the secret. So this thing in here is retrieving the secret. Okay. Okay, with this, I think we're way better to implement it. Let's delete this one. We don't need it. Let's put this one just to keep it. Let's gonna go to the list. The list, where in the get, right? Read, export list, and the list are the get. Yes. So this list for CCP we are gonna remove from here, and we are gonna put it in here. Let's gonna call it get CCP secrets, just to be consistent with the other ones. we're gonna be secret. And for this, we're gonna have the same signature. This one. So we're gonna have the path, the secret name. So this secret name is the one that we are going to replace by the ID. We also need a label. Context create secret request. This one, right? This secret request. Secret is created in the parent. Okay, secret, we can pass the secret. Maybe here we can add the tag. Yes, here. Labels, and these labels is expecting a map of strings. Nice, because that means what it means. It means we can define here
Looking back, I see the dreams you had with me, the hope in those eyes when you look to the skies, night full of stars, a soul marked by scars, still you hold on to those lights. You made me better, even if I broke your light. Angels show
what's your name with the capital S, I think.
all of feels like. Can't be back to you yet. All I had was you yet. Crying, dancing in the rain.
Okay. So this is gonna create it in this way, and then we want this to be whatever the right is. Yeah. we are gonna sanitize the new path, and then we are gonna say new path. The secret name is called name. And the value is gonna be value. That's nice. And then in here we have the secret value that we are not using. I think in here we should be able to put this is the name. Yeah, because I think in Google you have this concept of the secret that it's actually a container, and then inside of it you have like different versions. So let's see, we have the create secret. Get secret and get secret version. Yeah, a secret containing no secret versions. So after this, we need to create a secret version. Would be this enable weird name. Enables a secret version. Sets the state of the secret version to enable.
At 5 a.m. Can't get you off my mind. Can't figure out who I am.
Let's see.
I can't call you mine. These four walls come caving in. I can't get no rest. Outside, breathing in your last cigarette. I would found you down, baby.
Not any secret material. So it actually returns the metadata about the secret content. Not any secret material. Name the labels. I need to set the. Let's see this one. Creating a secret. A secret contains one or more secret versions, along with metadata such as labels and application information. The contents of the secret are stored in a secret version. When so which policy set for your secret, see application policy, okay, so this actually creates the secret. Here, adding a secret version. Nice. So let's include this, which is gonna be the, of course, as it says in there clearly, this is gonna be the payload, and in our case, the payload is gonna be our secret value as a slice of bytes. And then what is this payload use? Secret manager, we have the CLI, we have this. Yeah, we have this. And then we have this. Yeah. Okay, so first we are gonna create all this, and then we are gonna do this. client. And the client is the client. Okay, voice complaining. Cannot use value of type.
All these noises, all these voices, they give me tied to the ground. Breaking free, leave it all behind. It's all so harmful to me. Poison.
So version and the version make it clear that they are different. So this is the request, the result. So this is in here. And the version
Where I go, every step I take, it's a constant reminder to fight back or to take it all in. The question will always hang on to me. Can't live with it alone. It's just that I feel lonely, looking for something to realize. Afraid of what's beyond me. I look into the mirror, cannot recognize the monster I'm seeing before my eyes. Breaking free, leave it all behind. It's all so harmful to me. Poison.
okay, so let's see now. This thing here should be going to go and create a secret. So let's pass.
Feeling all my
Yes.
senses, I'm under control.
My new secret. The value of my new secret. And let's try. Yeah, let's run it. And let's see. Here we go to here in secrets. We only have the two that we initially had. Yeah. So here we are gonna decide here payload. Get the context, get the client, not an error. We defer the closure of the client. We create these GCP labels with my new secret as secret name, and the path is infradev. That's correct. Then we do all these things in here, and we also add the labels, correct? And then we create a secret. We got that. Invalid field labels. Key path does not conform to regular expressions. Oh yeah. This is yeah, this is correct. In GCP, we can't put in labels things with slashes, so I need to replace them by an underscore. And that's something we are gonna add in here in tools. We are gonna put another function that is gonna go func path to GCP. No, it's gonna receive a path as a string, and it's gonna return a GCP path that is also constant. And this is gonna take, it's gonna do a string path. So this should be path. This should be any slash changed by an underscore. Let's already say that I want here we do the same, but yes. We also need to do something just in case someone decides of instead of using this slash using the other one, the backslash. We should do something in the main when we are parsing the path. We are doing this sanitize. So maybe inside of the sanitize we should do something like that. Maybe in here we're gonna do strings. And let's say path. Any of this. We're gonna change them by this. So any backslash is gonna be turned into a slash in the path. Yeah, this is okay. All right. So that's also something else. So override should be fine now if we do some normalization here. So path, no, here we are gonna say path to GCP, and we're gonna give it the path. Yeah. Alright, so these should work now. Now put a stop here. Let's check again. This never runs, so this should be also out without anything inside. I mean, yeah, nice. No new secrets. So let's see. This is running. And let's see. Okay, we have our right. Go here, 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 here. Our path, we can see that in here it still has this slash. Now if we go here, we see that it has the underscore. Nice. So let's go to the next breakpoint. And then let's try to create it. And this should be nil. It's not. There is another error. Invalid field labels. Not conform regular expression. Come on. They should be lowercase? Yeah, non-uppercase, yes. Okay. All right. Oh no, the label should be.
So take me away from here.
And what about the values? Can the values be uppercase and lowercase? Let's try to create
Just take my hand and bring me away. Just take my hand and bring me away. Take my hand and we'll just fly.
I'm still not familiar with the UI. Oh yeah, here. Let's see if I want to put a uppercase in here. It's also gonna fail. Yeah. Okay. So everything needs to be lowercase. So in here we are gonna say strings dot to lower. And I'm pretty sure this string, yeah, undertakes and string, undertakes and string, so yeah, makes sense. And in here we're gonna do the same. No, I'm not gonna do that in here. I'm gonna do it with this one inside of this. So this. Okay. Now let's see. It's a nice sunny day outside. So I'm gonna be running this. I hope it actually runs successfully because I'm gonna cut the stream right after this execution. Why? What's the error now? Secret, blah 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 blah, already exists. My new secret does exist? Oh. Oh, interesting. Okay, nice. It actually ran, but for some reason it throw an error that the that it actually sits. Doesn't make any sense.
I'd rather die than miss your eyes. You're all I want. I play the fool for you, oh you. But I can't stop this, 'cause I'm thinking of you always. I feel my heartbeat, it's beating out my chest. Feels like I'm floating, I'm missing you, comes in waves. I feel my heartbeat, and tonight
Okay, I'm gonna troubleshoot this another day then. Alright, so with this, at least today we were able to authenticate to GCP and to, yeah, write a secret, this kind of container that GCP has, and then we need to put the versions inside. We are gonna only manage one version on this CLI because we don't want to make multiple of them. Unless we do an update, which is a functionality that I need to also include in the other ones, because so far we can write and read secrets and lists and everything, but we can't update them. And if you delete them and try to create them again, because of a functionality that all the cloud providers have, that if you delete a secret, they get like in a quarantine area until certain time of grace period passes, and after that they actually delete the secret, but that's normally 7 days or something like that. So if you delete a secret and try to create it again, it's gonna fail saying that secret already exists, which is not what we want. So instead of that, we should be able to update the secrets with a new version, with a new value, and that's a new version for the provider. So that's another functionality I need to add, but I think we are really close to finish this. So yeah, I hope you really like it. Please, if you're seeing this offline, please consider to follow so you don't miss the next one. I really like to try to do this. I'm sure that out there, if there is any Go developer seeing this, they are probably crying right now. Please let me know. I'm not a Go developer. This is my first experience with Go. I'm struggling a lot with understanding exactly how everything works, and I wanted to do this to learn more so I can contribute in some open source project that I see that I normally use, and they are all in Go, so I needed to learn it. So please, if you see this, let me know the parts that you see that they are wrong. Also let me know if the music is too loud or too low, if my voice is too low or too high as well. Yeah, please let me know. Again, consider following. I'm not gonna ask for paying anything. It's simply just so more people can see this and more people can actually use this CLI and provide feedback so I get better with the time. So yeah, pretty much that's gonna be everything. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next one. I hope it's tomorrow, I think. So yeah, see ya. Have a good day.
And they say we just hold on. It's always coldest right before the dawn. But the night is endless and the cold relentless. Sleepless till I'm senseless. Fought but I'm defenseless. What should have kept me warm is everything that caused the storm. All the warnings I ignored and still kept running toward. This door is broken, behind it I'm choking on the embers still smoking from the hurt that I've been stalking. Forget the lies that I've been told. All that glitters isn't gold.